Okay, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be doing, because I'm going to the concert on the 29th, which is not that many days away, I'll be leaving early Wednesday morning, really early. Be getting out in Vegas around just before noontime, I think. And I live in New York State in the Finger Lakes region, so I'll be leaving from Rochester Airport. And then I'm going to be there for the concert, of course. I'll be there all day Thursday, concert at night. 2 concerts, and then be flying out late Friday. I'm not sure what I'm going to try to do on Friday yet. I have never been to the Grand Canyon. I might be able to try to get an excursion to the Grand Canyon. We'll see how it works out. I haven't planned anything, and I don't usually plan anything anyway. I usually just wing it, okay? And I may do a little research online ahead of time to see what things are available, and then make a decision at the last minute. That would be typical of my typical traveling arrangements. So, anyway, this is an Elvis cover, Can't Help Falling in Love with You, and that's why I'm playing it. This is part of a Christmas concert. There's 4 other songs besides this one, but I picked this one out of there because Angelina, this Christmas concert series that she did, she just did an outstanding job, as always, of course. But every time you see her in a different setting, she's the same singer, beautiful voice, has full command of whatever's going on, but it's always a little different. It's always a little different. So let's go ahead and listen to this. This is an Elvis cover, that's why we're doing it, and it's in honor of Angelina singing at the Westgate 2 shows on the 29th, where Elvis ended his career, and now Angelina is walking on stage to take up her adult career. So, it's quite a historic moment in my mind, and I'm so happy that I'm going to be there to witness it. Okay, I'm going to put it on full screen, then we'll start the video. I will disappear. I will also stop talking.
To be
song, okay? Let me put this back down so you can see me. There we are. And so, yeah, it's this whole concert series. I can't remember how many concerts she did, but it was a number of them. And I've never seen Angelina miss. Always does a great job. Now, of course, I'm biased, but some people could probably nitpick this or that or the other thing. But when you're talking about, that always gets me. When they talk about live performances and then they start nitpicking things like the sound quality, the video quality. It's a live performance. That's part of it. Okay. I what do you? I guess what do you expect, right? You're in a wild environment. Happens to be a church, which isn't too wild, but you're in an environment that's really wasn't ever built or meant to be a recording studio. And you set up your stuff, you do the best you can, and you perform. Sometimes the acoustics are good, sometimes they aren't. Sometimes things aren't in the position where you would like to have them, but there's other things that are in the way that belong there. So you got to make do with what you got, right? And I just don't. I feel a little protective of Angelina. I don't really like when people criticize anything in her concerts or when they're singing. Yes, I'm biased. Yes, I'm protective of her for whatever reason. Probably because I'm old and she's young, and I feel like I'm her grandfather. Okay, and it's just I guess part of that's just human nature. I guess so. It's nothing to apologize for. All it is. Angelina is a special talent, a special girl. I hope that her life goes smooth as silk all the way through, and she attains all her dreams. She accomplishes whatever she wants to accomplish, and has a fulfilling, long life. And also, and I know this is already true at this point in her life, is that she leaves a legacy so people will remember her when she's not with us anymore. And that's what I consider to be immortality, is when I know the movie. Remember the movie Troy with I think Brad Pitt starred in it as Achilles, and they were always concerned about, didn't want to just be one of the people, that died at a war and nobody remembers them when they're gone, right? He wanted to be the one that everybody talked about, everybody feared, everybody respected, everybody loved for whatever reason, and wanted to be remembered through the ages. And that happened. Everybody knows who Achilles is, right? Don't know a lot about him, but you remember the name. Same thing for I think in music there are those greats that somebody says their name and you recognize the name. You may not recognize their body of work. You may not know a lot of songs they did or be able to name any of them. You may not remember even any tunes, but you know that person was a singer. Or that person was, it could be anything. It could be a painter, a sculptor, any kind of an artist. And also, some people leave a mark other ways through, the other things that go on in the world. But I think in Angelina's case, I believe she's here singing for us as if it were the purpose came here to walk amongst us. Be born here and be raised, and then she just is music. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, why do I believe it? Because the evidence is every time we see her sing, every time we see her behind the scenes, backstage rehearsals, singing, walking through a parking garage or out in a park or whatever. She's in the car with her mother and her sister singing. Every time we see her, she is music. She's everything that she does has something to do with music, I think. And it's because it's in her. That's her nature, is music. And on top of that, we get a bonus. She's also would like us to spread more love and more kindness in the world. That is something we deeply need, and I think that may be the next level of humanity. Right now we're in the AI computer age. I think we're still in that technology age. And, it's always shifting. At one time it was the Stone Age and the Iron Age and this Bronze Age and this, yada, 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 goes all on up. Or, the Renaissance period and, so on and so on. And Then there's generations, the baby boomers, or Generation X, and the next, I don't even know what they're all called now anymore. But yeah, humanity continues to evolve, and one might like to think that we're evolving forward in some way. And what does that mean? Well, it could mean different things to different people. What forward means, uh, or getting better as a race of people, or not a race, what would you call us? A species of people. And yeah, well, you know me, I can yak forever. You guys don't want to listen to all this stuff, but I believe that. I believe Angelina is here for a purpose. Not many people have a calling like that, but I believe she is, and I believe she can do it. So I'm a believer and I'm a follower, along with being a biased fan. Okay, so and a I don't know whether a surrogate's probably not the right word, but a surrogate or far distant, never met before person who thinks he's grandfatherly towards Angelina. Okay, as if she's one of my own family members. So I think that's about it. I covered too many things, and I talked too long. Fortunately, I put it at the end so you can just watch the music and go look at the next video, okay? And if you want to stay and listen, that's fine. I'd love to have an audience, but I don't really expect anybody to stay and listen to everything I say, because some of it I don't even want to have to sit through again. When I do the editing, it's like, oh, I can fast forward through that. So we will see you guys on the next video. Have a good day, good night, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye. I love these. You know what? I just love going back and watching these. I do. Because some of them I don't watch all that often. And I go back and see them. I said, why haven't I watched that more often, right?